hear you, bud. Oh, I got you now. What happened? Who? The second league? No. No, they won't do that. That's not how it works. Alrighty, everybody, welcome here tonight to the S&E Dirt Street Stock Series. Ready to go for their first race of the new season. We're going to give this a try. Of course, Midget Madness and more coming up just after this one. So again, thank you guys for coming out in the booth with me here tonight for all this crazy shenanigans. Mike Winter, you got a copy, Mike?
Yes, sir.
All right, we are ready to go. Field going to stack up for qualifying again. We are going to try to qualify these cars in. This is how this is going to go. We'll have qualifying, then we'll have a couple of heat races, and then we will take the top 4 out of each one to the feature, and of course 24 going in. All right, so it looks like we will have a B main tonight with top 12 from B main transferring to the A here tonight as well. Bryson giving me some information as qualifying getting going. So a not stacked full of dirt racing, Mike.
This is going to be fun. They're going to have an A and B main, and not everybody's transferring to the A. So this is really going to be interesting. This is kind of a first time for me on iRacing. So yeah,
Yes,
it's going to be cool.
yes, sir. Well, we are ready to go. The 15 on track. Well, he's in the fence. That's going to be Jason already into the outside wall in the Mac Tools machine. Well, yeah, he got the wall again. He got the wall again. Yeah, that's not going to make you fast. And oh my God, the
No.
sun glare. The sun glare
Oh,
tonight. Oh, yep, that's more problems. Yeah, his qualifying effort's going great. That's going to be Cody Wright on track in the number 4 machine, picking his way around here, Kern County Raceway. Let's see if he can do any better. I think they're going to be around the bottom here tonight, Mike, mostly.
yeah, I would say you're probably right, unless it slicks off really bad.
Yeah, and I don't see it slicking off that bad, to be honest. I think these dirt street stocks, I don't think we're going to slick off quite that bad. Cody Wright, top of the board. Look at Wright doing a good job getting top of the board. There's the
Yeah, look
93
at him
at
doing that
Gibbons.
4 car.
What about Taylor back here? There's Tim Taylor. Jay here as well. Man, this is a ton of dirt street stocks.
I'm gonna make a reference here. Is that Tim the Tool Man Taylor?
Well, we'll go with it. That works. Tim the Toolman Taylor right now going to work the bottom right now. He'll dig off the corner trying to get it to somewhat dig in. And this is going to be... These boys are having to slow this car down quite a bit, Mike.
Yeah, not really a high speed in the corners, but the straights, that's where they can kind of hammer it a little bit. The corners, kind of a low speed track for these cars.
Yeah.
In the corners.
Hey, question for you. Have you even seen these dirt cars run since the update?
Not since the update, no.
You haven't even touched it, have you?
Mm-mm.
Neither have I, so we have no clue. All right. It looks like they may be a little bit harder to rotate in the corner, possibly, than what they were. It'll be interesting.
Just so you know, I tried before the update, and they were already kind of hard to rotate.
Well, right there is wow, a lot of dust. Wow. Tons of dust here today. That's the 9055. I couldn't even see the car number.
And not to mention, when I tried, it didn't rotate. It just slid right into the wall.
Right. Man, what do you think about all the dust we're seeing today?
This is pretty cool. They really did a lot to make this more realistic visual wise. I like it.
This comes from the guy that says it doesn't need to be more realistic.
Okay, well, let me rephrase that. Graphically wise, it looks good. Now, for the race car's got to feel real. Yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, I can see why you would say yes, but for casual racers like me and Matt, no. It just kind of, I don't know, leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Sexton, top of the P2, he almost went top of the charts. Holy crap, this sun glare.
Yeah, pretty crazy, isn't it?
All right, let's see what he can do.
Ethan Johnson in the 11.
Let's see, where's Ethan at here on my relative? Right there is Ethan. There in the 11 car. He'll work the bottom. And he'll go right through. And I think this track is dry, dude. You can just tell this thing is absolutely dry.
Oh, yeah. Look at the dust kick up. I mean, it's bone dry out there.
I wonder how much this track's going to rubber down as dusty as it is.
I kind of wonder if before the heats, if the game actually has somebody come out and spray the track.
I doubt that. Well, you want to hear the funny part? We take 24 cars to the A main. We have 25 here tonight. That means one car,
one person's not gonna go.
One unlucky person will not make it to the A main here tonight.
Well, that's when you take the dice, roll it, and hopefully it lands in your favor.
All right, here we go. First heat up and ready. On the pole for heat number 1, Ethan Johnson. On the pole for the first heat here tonight, and I think it just got later in the evening, buddy. It did. It just got real late in the evening.
Yeah.
So it's Johnson up there alongside a couple more here as they get ready to go. And holy crap, on your end, did the lighting for this racetrack get really weird all of a sudden?
Yeah, it's like orange because of the sunset.
Okay, we're going to go with it, I guess. It will be Ethan Johnson, Jeremy Sexton, Ty Philip Sexton, Cody Wright, Tim the Toolman Taylor, Dustin Forbes, Joshua Cox, and Harry back here to round out the 9 cars. 9 cars, heat number 1. Again, we will take 4. So,
and Matt, did you have any moonshine this time?
No moonshine.
Don't drink and drive, folks.
Yes, sir. I would agree with that. All right. So if I'm doing my math right, we took 9 cars this time. We had 25 show up. We'll probably take another 9 and then probably have a third heat. Here we go, 8 laps.
Good.
And oh my God, it's Dusty. Oh my good
And
googly.
Ethan Johnson gonna be the one to lead them off when the flag waves green.
If me and Mike can see what's going on the racetrack for all the dust.
Yeah, no kidding.
Here we go, Ethan out front. Let's go, Mike. Let's see what we can do here. 4 cars to the A main. Coming to green this time by. Here at Kevin Harvick's Kern County Raceway. The first heat of the season underway right now. Why are they? Okay.
And here we go.
And green flag in the air right now. Let's go.
And Ethan's gonna jump out to the front on the low side there.
Hey, Mike, did you have white smoke for a minute?
Yes, I did.
Fill up right there as well. Okay, that works. I don't understand, but okay. Working the top right now. Ethan out front, 2x2 behind him. Ralph right there to fourth. Tim the Toolman Taylor outside the transfer spot. Right back here as well. The 4 trying to move forward. That is the 0-4 of Cody Wright back to 6th. Meanwhile, Johnson continuing to dominate right now. Jeremy there as well. Early on, first heat right now. Sexton, Ty, Ralph hanging right with him. Man, oh man alive. We're 6 to go in heat number 1, Mike.
6 to go. Let's see who's going to make it to the transfer here.
Yes, sir.
You got Ethan out front.
5 to go. Whoa, one got in the wall a little bit there.
Ethan Johnson out front. Jeremy Sexton in third. Philip Sexton in, or I'm sorry, that would be
Yeah, Philip in
Jeremy
third.
Sexton second. Philip Sexton in third. Ty Ralph in fourth. And rounding out the top 5 is Cody Wright. Tim Taylor right there with him.
All right, Johnson continuing to lead. Jeremy, Ty, Wright falling off. Wow, I don't know how we got white smoke all of a sudden, but okay. Johnson continuing to lead. Johnson way up the racetrack here. Sexton right behind him. 2 laps to go. Mike coming to the white flag of heat number 1.
Tim Taylor trying so hard to catch that 4 car of right now for the transfer.
1 lap to go. Take a look at Johnson up top. Let's see what Tim can do. Can he get to the transfer? He's going to have to send it hard. Meanwhile, out front, it's going to be Johnson out of turn 4, checkered flag. Jeremy, second.
And it looks like Wright has the transfer here, maybe.
Yep, Wright got it. Wright got the transfer. So there you go. Or no, Wright did not get the transfer. Ty got the transfer. Philip, Jeremy, and Ethan, your 4 transfers out of heat 1. So those 4 cars.
You know, one guy messages on the chat thing in iRacing, why is it yellow?
Yeah, man, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah.
That's because of the sunset and there's really no trees around, so the glare of the sun is going to be on the track.
Yeah, it's really orange. It's getting it's getting a little bit better. A little bit better.
All right, let's go down the grid here for you guys.
Grady, Jace.
We're going to go with Grady Ehrman, starting him off on the inside of row 1. Outside of row 2 is going to be Marcos Pace. Inside of row 2, Tucker Elkins. Outside of row 2, Shea Martin.
That's the long lineup. That's not the heat lineup. It's Cody, Cody, then Jace, then Daniel, then Marcus, then Chris, then Shy Martin, Adam, and Gibbons. You got to watch out with these heat races.
Well, I was going through the grid with iRacing.
Yeah, it didn't break it down
going
right.
through the cars.
Yeah, it didn't break it down right, did it?
Must be. I don't know.
Weird
thing.
Here we go again. Grady, Jace, Daniel, Pace. Oh my God, the whites. Holy crap. Oh my God, the dust and smoke.
And the Pace truck leaves the track. Grady Ehrman gonna pull the trigger when it's time to go here.
Here we go. Heat number 2 underway right now. Mike. Underway. Let's
Green
go.
flag. Grady with a nice job on the start there.
Oh, a little bit of contact. Uh-oh.
They're side by side going down the back and into 3.
Man, these cars right to the bottom. Look at that.
And check out the 43 of Ehrman hanging on to it, getting really close side by side with the 18.
And they're able to keep those two lines pretty even, Mike.
And JC in the number 18 car gonna try and take the lead away here.
And can he
JC Floyd in the 18.
Can he get there? He is almost there. He's going to shove a nose here. Nice.
And he shuts the door.
In trouble behind him. One car sideways, almost out of the top 4, but hangs on to it.
And there goes the nose off Ehrman's car.
Yeah, his nose is over there in the grandstand somewhere. He's still inside that top 4, though.
Tucker Elkin's going to take over second place now in the number 87 car.
And don't look now, Grady about got turned into the outside wall there by Pace for just a moment. 4 to go, Jace out front pulling away.
A lot of beating and banging going on here early.
Elkins right there as well, 3 laps to go.
Now, if I'm correct, Matt, is this Miles Elkins' brother?
I'm not completely sure, man. Elkins continuing to push. 2 laps to go here. And again, the battle for that transfer going to kind of cool off, Mike. Nobody really around each other for the transfer.
And here comes Ehrman trying to get back to the top 2 here. He's making a mad drive for it.
Yeah, he's going to run out of time, though, down the back straightaway. It's the last lap of this heat. And Floyd going to dominate the heat coming out of turn 4. Floyd will get the heat win. Elkins second. Ehrman third. Marcus fourth. Will transfer. Marcus is dead. Marcus is dead.
JC Floyd with the win here. Heat number 1. Or I'm sorry, heat number 2. Good job.
There we go. Well, we should have one more heat and then a B. So here we go.
All right, let's go on to heat number 3 here.
There we go. All right, folks, we'll be right back in the booth. Welcome back once again. Let the shenanigans begin one more time here as the sun is still playing hectic with us.
All right, starting off heat number 3 in first place is going to be Seth Castle. Then Brazen Collins. We've got Jacob Sexton, Justin Daughtry, Tyler Ryan, Jordan Fisher, Jason Fravel, and Jordan Fisher.
There we go. So third heat of the evening. You ready?
And the pace car pulls off. Here we go, Matt.
Here we go, buddy. Coming to green. The 4 of Bryson Collins right there, or the 5 of Bryson Collins right there, stacked up with Seth. Let's go into turn number 3 and 4. Let's go racing once again. They'll stack, rack them, and go one more time.
And here we go into 1. Seth Castle going to get that rear end out in front of Collins there.
Oh, we got a mess. We got a mess back here. Big, big mess down there in turn 1. But it looks like we will stay green, no yellow. Heat races not having cautions to them. That's going to mess this field up pretty hard. Kind of spread them apart.
Your top 3 as of right now, Seth Castle, Brazen Collins, and Justin Daughtry.
Raising left there. Oh, tight. The 5 going to wiggle. Daughtry there as well. Patterson back behind him. Sexton right there. And Tyler. Jordan Fisher there in the 39. And then the 15 of Jason.
And here comes the 4-car of Castle about to do some lapping.
Yeah, that incident, the start of this heat kind of messed it up for him. Kind of put him in a bad situation, Mike.
Yeah, that put him in a really bad spot here. Whoa, there goes the 15 around in front of the leader. Seth manages to hang on to it, but it looks like the 5 gets a little bit closer.
Oh, and the leaders.
Leader. Oh, my goodness.
They'll gather it up. They did a good job saving it, but man, this heat's been.
Justin Daughtry takes over the lead here, Matt.
He did a great job. He took over, but this heat has been absolutely insane all night. 2 laps
Chaos
to go.
Word go.
Yes, sir. It'll be 2 to go tonight, Mike.
2 left here.
And then that should bring us our B main. Justin, Seth, Bryson, your top 3 coming to the stripe this time.
Trying to run that inside, though. I think he's going to try and pull something off here, maybe.
Not enough.
Oh, he's getting so close in the corners.
Just not enough to get there. Coming to the checkered flag this time by. It's going to be Daughtry out front getting it. Seth second, Collins third, and Josh in the transfer to 4th.
Pretty good looking top 3 out of that one, Matt.
Yeah, it was, man. It was. It really was a good looking top 3. Well, it is time, should be, for your B main. And then we'll find out the person that's unlucky enough not to make the A. So here we go. 13 in your
And
B main.
lights come onto the racetrack.
Oh, thank God. We don't have to worry about orange anymore. All right, folks. We'll be right back for the start of this one. Oh.
All right, they are on the field right now, gridding up.
Yes, sir.
Are we back live?
Yes, we are, sir.
All right. Your grid is going to be the number 4 of Christopher Hill. Outside of him, the number 5, which would be Christopher Hill. The inside of row 2, Jacob Sexton in the 101. Outside of him is going to be the 99 of Tim Taylor. We're going to call him Tim the Toolman Taylor. Shea Martin, inside of the next row behind Tim there. Outside of him will be the 47 of Tyler Ryan. Inside of that row will be the 17 of Dustin Forbes. Outside of him will be Jay Mulder. Next row down will be the number 39 car of Jordan Fisher. Outside of him, the number 55 Joshua Cox. Next row down will be the 93 of Adrian Givens. Outside of him, Jason Farvel in the 15. And rounding out the rear here, the number 34, Henry Clapper.
Nice job. Here we go. Cody going to lead, coming to green. Remember, 1 car. Don't make it from this, Mike. 1 car.
Let's see what happens here.
Who is going to be the unlucky person?
Oh, look at that. They are really stacking up behind the leader there.
And right now, Aiden outside of that transfer right now. Again, that 13th place car not going to make the main here tonight. With 11 to go, 3 wide. Watch out. Beating and banging mid-pack.
The number 4 of Wright looking good here up front. Fending off the number 5 here. That's on the top. Running with the 101 there.
Mike watching the front. I'm watching the back for this battle for transfer. Again, 12 cars or 13 cars made the race. Mike, only 12 of them will move to the A main.
Going to be definitely interesting to see who ends up getting dropped out here. Cody Wright still your leader.
Chris Heel back there also to second. Sexton, Shy, Jordan, Dustin, Tim, the Toolman Taylor safe in seventh for now.
Christopher Hill going way wide, almost into the wall, the 101. Going to take over second place there for just a quick second, Jacob Sexton.
Yep. Sexton right there as well. Nice there up. There's Jacob. Heel there as well. The 5 way up the hill. Here it comes. Shy there also. One car.
Oh, we got to spin out.
We do, but they're stacked up, but we stay green. Man alive, we are coming to 5 to go in this B main, Mike.
Yeah, this has been a really good B main so far. Lots of fun to watch this one.
And I've got an update for you, Mike. Aiden Gibbons had pulled off the racetrack. Unfortunately, he's unlucky 13. He will not make the A main.
So that's going to mean that the car that started dead last year is going to make it into the B main. That would be Clapper.
There we go. And there we go. They're continuing to try to figure it out right out front. Coming to 3 laps to go in the B here tonight. Working the bottom, Cody Wright. 3 laps
Jacob
to go.
Sexton trying to get a little bit of momentum here to catch the leader, but it's not working out in his favor. We got a car jumping the berm onto the inside of the track here.
Yeah, they'll get there enough. They'll make the feature, but not how you want your B main to go.
No, not exactly.
2 laps to go in the B main here tonight. Cody Wright continuing to lead.
Cody getting the white flag right here.
All right.
Here he comes into 1.
Nice job by Cody. There is Jacob. There is Martin and Jordan. Cody.
Here they come through turn 4. The number 4 car of Cody Wright going to take the win here tonight.
Good deal. Sexton back there also. Fisher going to wind it up. Well, that means there's only one more race here tonight, Mike, and that's your A main.
All right, let's get it started.
There we go. All right, A main time. Time to get the paycheck. And time to kill Matt's computer. Here we go. Cross your fingers, Mike, that this thing holds together.
I'll cross my fingers, my toes, everything.
24 cars on a dirt track. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Field stacked up. This is why I told Bryson that I would try it. Let's see how bad it goes. All right. We're not even going to run through the starting lineup, folks. You got it on your screen there just because we don't have time to get through everybody before green here. Ethan Johnson, Floyd on the front row. Daltrey will start from 3rd. Sexton from 4th. Elkins from 5th. Seth to 6th. Phillip to 7th. Grady will start 8th. Collins 9th. And Ty in 10th. That's your top 10. Maybe we'll get through them. Pace in 11th.
I'm going to put my money on Ethan Johnson for this one, Matt. What do you think?
That's going to be a tough call. He's starting mid-pack. That's going to be rough.
Ethan Johnson going to be starting in 1st.
Or are you going with, which one did you say you were going with?
The number 11 of Ethan Johnson, our leader.
Oh, but really, you're going to go with the guy out front? Okay,
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to go with, I think Grady's got a shot at it. He'll roll from 7th. I'm not going to be...
Grady was pretty good. He looked pretty good out there.
I'm not going to be a wimp like Mike and go for the guy that starts out front.
Hey, man, you got to go with what works.
Oh, is that right? All right.
I'm either going to say the 11 or the 18th of JC.
50 lap A main. Here we go. Let the shenanigans begin. Oh boy.
Here they come into 3. Green flag getting ready to drop. Here they go. They dive into the corner. We're green.
We are green here tonight. Johnson out front by a couple of car lengths. Here we go. Start flying through the dirt here. Up top, nice job.
Ethan here with a really good start. The 18 right on his rear bumper, though.
Look at this, 3 wide behind him, Mike. That's about 4th, 5th, and 6th on the racetrack right now. Oh, my golly molly. It is a dog fight back here.
Oh, look at the number 20 getting really sideways next to the 43 there.
Somebody call
That would be Grady Ehrman.
There we go.
In the 43. The 20 on the inside of him, that would be Philip Sexton getting way sideways when I switched over to him.
Man, they're going to try to get back single file to the bottom. That's going to be hard to do. Johnson right now leading Jace right now. Up three spots already. Sexton picking up some spots. Your highest mover early. Up to 11th here tonight.
And check out Seth Castle up here into 6th place.
Seth Castle right there in the P6. There you go. The 4 holding on to that 6th place spot right now.
I'm kind of curious to see if Seth can move up here, Matt.
Me too.
Oh, he smacks the wall hard.
Oh, boy. That's not good.
He holds on to his position, though, and he's still moving.
What do you do here as you're these drivers working their way through?
Really got to be patient here. These cars are a momentum car. You got to hang on to the momentum and just ride it through. Keep your line quick. Just make moves at the right time, pretty much.
Yeah, that's all you can do right now.
Most dirt cars, you're going to see, like, sprint cars super quick, really quick. These, not as quick, but when they have momentum, they can pull off some really cool moves.
Yeah, they can. I'll tell you what, Ethan continuing to lead the charge with Jace behind them. Contact door to door.
Seth Castle dropping down a position here, gets down into 7th. The 43 of Grady Ehrman gains a position.
Yes, sir. Man, this is absolutely wild. Taking a look mid-pack. Sexton up 4 spots now. Looking through the field, he's the guy that's made up the most. That's Jacob Sexton. And really,
Tyrell, the number 2 car, running 9th here, Matt.
Doing a real of a job. He's up a spot. Collins ain't had a good night so far. He's dropped back 4 spots.
Oof. Ouch.
Yeah, ouch.
Here comes the 101 of Jacob Sexton coming up to the 2 car. Let's see if he can catch him. He's got some really good momentum going here in that 101 car.
We are
currently 10th.
There we go. We're 13 laps into this A main here tonight. This track should start to really slick off here in another 10, 15 laps.
We are 13 in, 50 to complete tonight. The 101 smacks into the 15 just before corner entry there into 1. He gains another position. Hey, that must have been a lap car. It still says he's 10.
It was a lap car. That was Cox. A lap down. The 17.
But here he goes. He's looking to the inside of the 2 car here, down the back straight. Now he goes a little higher here. Jacob Sexton changing lines here. Here they come into turn 1.
Hey, Mike, don't look now, but this bottom of this racetrack has slicked off quite a bit.
And we got caution, buddy.
And that was Joshua Cox with a problem.
That'd be the 15, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 15. Unfortunate for him.
Oh,
that could have been why he got lapped, actually.
Yep. And he'll come to a stop up here. Folks, me and Mike will be right back in the booth in one moment here tonight from Kern County Raceway. 16 laps on the board here tonight. We'll stack them, rack them, get ready to go once again here.
I'm going to keep my eyes here on the 101 for you here, Matt. Jacob Sexton looking really good. Let's see what he does on this restart.
10-4, pace truck is down. We are ready to go once again.
And here we go, green flag.
Green flag in the 1 and 2. Nice job.
101 going to take the high side here on the restart. Let's see what he's got.
18 to
Some good momentum here coming out of the 101.
And
Little tiny bit of contact there with the 101 and the 47.
man, I don't think there's anywhere in here that we don't have contact.
Yeah, we got another caution. Whoa, the two getting a little bit sideways there during slowdown for caution.
Jordan having a problem.
Jordan Fisher, and he disconnects.
Yep,
well, that's going to end his night.
It looks like he's around on the apron. That'll end his night, as to your point.
Man, I got to tell you, buddy, Jacob Sexton, he can drive, man. He's pretty good.
Yeah. What about Jeremy up there as well?
Yeah, Jeremy looking really good.
Tim, the tool man Taylor hanging in there.
Yes, sir. We got a really good looking field here.
And we'll get ready for lights to go off. Of course, coming up next at 9:15, the All Craft Midget Series coming your way, followed by the Big Block Modifieds. So at night, full of dirt racing action here. They'll get them wound back up and ready to go here this evening in the Street Stock event.
And we're going to go single file. I'm going to keep eyes on the number 20 here of Jeremy Sexton. Let's see what he pulls off on the restart. He's going to be starting in fourth. Here we go. They dip down into the inside of the corner.
Green flag back out. They'll spread apart. Now, this is going to help the field a little bit get spread out here, Mike.
Yeah, definitely going to help out a lot. Not going to be as much contact as starting double file here for sure.
Yeah, exactly. And up front, take a look here. Floyd continuing to lead. One car on the apron there going to pit road, looks like. But
JC Floyd, huh? Nice work by JC getting around the 11 of Ethan there.
He did a well of a job. Daniel, look at Sexton back behind him. Grady hanging on to the top 5 up 3 spots.
Look at this. The 87 is making a really good push for second.
Oh, he got tight.
Tucker Elkins here running third, trying to get around the 11 on the inside, but not quite there.
That is Daniel Tucker Elkins right there. Nice job. Sexton there in fourth. Grady in fifth.
You know, y'all probably gonna make fun of me for saying this, but that 87 pink and gray looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. Let's go back in the pack here. Jay here side by side with Chris Hill. That'll be 18th and 19th on the racetrack. Nice job.
These two battle really good. Christopher Hill and the number 57 of Jay Mulder, or I'm sorry, 51 of Jay Mulder.
And it looks like this racetrack has slowed down about 3 to 4 tenths a lap as we got a yellow.
The number 2 car is the cause of this one. It looks like he just kind of lost it and they got stacked up into the corner.
Let's take a look here. Help. Oh, got a little help and around he goes.
That would be the number 2 of Ty Ralph.
And here they go, nowhere for the 5 or the 22 to go, neither the 12. They all just slide in with nothing they can do.
Yeah, ouch.
So that should give us we're down to 25 to go. We're halfway through the A main, Mike.
Not bad. You know, like some leagues it takes them forever to get to this point, but this has actually been relatively quick.
Well, we're about to go yet again, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
So fields will get stacked back up and get ready to go. So absolutely insane. The 87 up there, riding around, lights on the pace truck. And the lights should go off this time by, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. 2x2 once again.
Alrighty. Here we go, getting ready to go green once again. Floyd gonna lead them into turn 3. And green flag hits. Here they go, diving into 4.
There we go.
Floyd gonna lead them into 1. Here we go.
Nice job. 3 wide.
And Floyd looking really good, holding off the 11 of Johnson here.
Yes, he is. Doing a great job. 2x2, one car sideways, middle of the pack. He'll hang on.
Elkins still holding on to 3rd as well. Right there in that 87 car.
Justin, Marcus, Sexton, Tyler.
23 to go here at Kern County.
Can Jace hang on to it out front? Can he do it?
Oh man, is Elkins getting close to the 11 of Johnson. Oh, the 43 gets into Elkins.
Oh, that is
Let's
crazy.
be the 43 of Ehrman.
No, that's Grady. That was my pick that started mid-pack. Remember.
Here he comes, buddy.
Look at that. Look who called
at
it.
the inside of Grady Ehrman.
Man, oh man, 20 laps to go here tonight, Mike.
Your man here putting on a good show, buddy.
He is, and we are getting almost to the end of it here, buddy, with 20 laps to go. Look at the one car.
One to go with J.C. Floyd, your leader.
J.C. Floyd continuing to lead. J.C. out front. Look at him dig to bottom. Johnson back there as well. Elkins. Daltrey. Man, oh man.
That number 22, I believe it is. Yes. The 22 of Daughtry looking really good too.
Yeah, he is doing a great job working right down the bottom. Right to the back bumper of the 43 of Grady.
Grady looking to the inside here. Here we go.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Take a look. They're starting to move around a little bit. I'm starting to notice these cars
Oh, they
around.
almost made contact. Oh, man.
Yeah, look at this, Mike. The lap time's now 17.1. This racetrack slowed down another 0.3 of a second.
Yeah, they're definitely not as quick as they were when they started, but still nonetheless a really good show right now.
We'll see if we get slowed down enough that top lane becomes something that comes alive here.
I think we're going to see that happen here very, very shortly with 13 to go here.
I tell you what, Floyd has got a little bit of a gap. Oh, and look at Floyd. He's to the top. Floyd, or not Floyd, that was the lap car just in front of Floyd. It's completely on the wall.
That would be Collins.
Yeah, he is elected to go up top. There's Bryson. Here comes the 18. Gonna pick his way around. Outside. Can he hang on? Great racing out front. Here comes the 11 of Ethan. All over the back bumper of Floyd.
And check this out, the 47 of Marcos Pace trying to catch up here to Jeremy Sexton there in the 20.
He's trying. Taking a
Getting
look.
pretty close, too.
And don't look now, but it's 10 to go in your A main, Mike.
10 to go, and J.C. Floyd, your leader. Followed by Ethan Johnson, and right behind him would be Elkins.
Elkins trying to peek to the bottom here. Here comes the 43.
Oh,
Whoa, one car.
Hit the 34 there.
Yeah, he's in the fence. They'll get by.
JC really starting to put a gap on Johnson here pretty nicely.
8 laps to go in your A main. Nice job. There we go, the 18. Man.
Herman looking really good still. He makes contact with the 22.
Look at Daltrey.
Daughtry trying to pull something off here to get around Herman on the inside.
But look at Jace, man. Jace kind of just dominating right now.
Yeah, JC looking really good. 6 to go.
6 to go here tonight from Kevin Harvick's Kern County Raceway. And still committed to the bottom is Floyd.
Yeah, really getting it done on the low side and then swings up to the front for a little bit of grip and off they go.
Right up to the wall, gets it to rotating going. Really surprising there. He's able to make that work that well, Mike.
Basically kind of running it like you would see a pavement car do, go, cut into the inside and work its way up the corner, and once they're at the straight, they're right there at the wall.
Yeah. So you see Floyd just kind of managing now with 3 laps to go. He's got company right there behind him, and Johnson. Can Johnson make a run at it here? It's going to be 2 to go this time.
Floyd there just trying to ignore the rear view mirror and bring this thing home. Here we come, 2 to go.
Yeah, I don't think the 11 can get there and do much here, Mike. There's a little bit of lap traffic in front of them. They may have to navigate here at some point. Here we go, white flag this time by. Yeah, Mike, he's going to try it. Look, Mike, up to the wall. He's going to have one more shot at it. Here we go, big slider. Not enough. Holy.
Man, so close.
Floyd going to hang on. Checkered flag. Johnson second. Elkins third here tonight. My man Grady coming home fourth. Daltrey fifth. Sexton, Marcus, Phillip, Seth, and Tyler, and they're in that 8th or 9th spot. Tim, the Taylor man, back there upside down partying. But there you have it. Floyd with a heck of a run here tonight, man.
Yeah, Floyd was awesome tonight. Definitely on his A game.
All right, we're going to wait and see if guys come in here for inter post race. What a run there for the 18.
Yeah, that was fun to watch. This league, first time seeing these guys for the both of us, and I'm really impressed, Matt. This was fun.
That was a blast. So we'll wait and see if who all comes in.
Big shout out to these guys for that, by the way. Nice work, everybody.
Yeah, man, it was nice and clean too.
Yeah.
For the most part. We had a couple of yellows, but it wasn't anything too crazy.
I mean, I could go as far as saying that these guys look pretty professional out there. Look pretty good.
Yeah, they did. They did. Well, we'll wait and see if anybody comes in for interviews. That was a
So,
blast.
what is your thoughts on this after watching this, buddy?
Dude, that was a lot of fun. Now, just keep in mind, we're not done tonight with Dirt, guys. We'll be right back in a little bit with Midget Series. But this one right here was a ton of fun.
Oh yeah, this was great. And midgets, guys, yeah, like you said, stay tuned because it's gonna be a blast to watch these little midget cars go around this dirt track. Man, these cars are a different breed. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. If you haven't seen them, stay tuned. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, sir.
By the way, where are we at for the midgets? Same track?
No, we are not. We are, I want to say I-55 or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, all right. I'm not sure where the guys is for interviews, but man, that was a blast.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was absolutely awesome.
Man, you don't see anybody here, do you?
No.
All righty. Man, that was absolutely a blast. I had fun with it,
This is what
Mike.
I would like to see for our league right there. Right
Right,
there, man.
right. All right, folks. Well, I'm not sure where everybody's at for interviews tonight. I will get with the league owners and figure that one out. But a great night. Floyd going to victory lane. Johnson second. Elkins third here tonight. And there we go. We'll end it off right there. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. It's been Mike and Matt in a booth. And man, it's so much fun to see here. We'll see you next week for round number 2. Mike, good call, man. We'll see you soon.